shock, but it's like I'm not feeling depressed or anything, because every time I look around, like, we got all of us, including the dog, for God's sakes.
This is Ariel Levin Waldman. Just 6 days ago, his house was directly hit by a ballistic missile in central Israel.
Yo, yo, yo. Sof ha'olam, yo.
He miraculously survived with his wife, her parents, and their 2 little girls. But nothing is left of their home. Since the attack, Ariel and his family have been living in a hotel room.
I have a shirt that doesn't fit me, pants that don't fit me. I have whatever anyone was willing to give, because I got out of that hole in my underwear and nothing else. So, yeah, it ain't the greatest right now. I need to do some shopping when the store's open again. Well, for the first time since the missile hit, I'm going to go back to the crater and see if I can find anything at all. I had a lot of family heirlooms in that house that go back 4 generations. I doubt I'm going to find any of them, but it would mean a lot to me if I could. I'd say it's not the first time I'm going to be seeing the house. I already saw it in a complete daze when I got out of that basement. I need to see it, probably for the last time. Some things you can't rebuild. It's not really just about the physical objects and the mementos. It's about everything that house represented. So it wasn't just a house, it was a home. איפה היה מספר 7?
נו.
אני צריך לצלם את האוטו שלי, קודם כל, ושני, דיברתי עם פיקוד העורף, לתת לי לראות אם יש כלום שנשאר.
Your house?
No, the hole in the middle is what used to be our house. Now that's part of the house. But yeah, let's see what's what here. Okay, no, I was definitely a little optimistic, wasn't I? My bed's intact, look at that. Oh, hey, I found my car. Look. It's my car.
Where were you guys?
Down there. Down there. We were down in the shelter because we got the alert from the Home Front Command. We were hoping that her father would come down to the stairs and join us. The blast door was still open, and that's when the missile hit. There was a flash of lights, there was a loud noise, but I more felt it than heard it at that point. And then it was all pitch black. The floor shook, and I could hear screaming. There was my mother-in-law screaming, both of my kids were screaming, my wife was screaming, I was screaming. Saw my mother-in-law was pinned to the wall by a cabinet that got blown across the shelter. And we could see the light of day, and this is where the firefighter came in and said, come this way, and took us to the surface, and we were saved. She did not survive. I was the 3rd person that was named on the night of Evgenia. Sweet old lady, around 70. Loved to play with my kid. Poor woman. Dog was under the sofa in there.
Last night, another miracle happened. Their family dog was found alive after everyone thought he was dead. Little Tzvika was starving and shaking after 5 days of being trapped underneath the couch that saved him. He's now being treated at the vet and waiting to reunite with his family. A ray of light in all of the darkness. Like many families who have lost their homes to missiles, looters have made their way through the rubble in the chaos. You're saying people came in and stole stuff that was down here?
Yeah, somebody apparently went into the shelter inside the basement. They risked their necks to get, let's face it, a passport and some credit cards they couldn't even get into. Someone tried to use the credit cards. My kid liked to play with this pasta pot, actually. I'm debating whether or not I should take it so she could cook something. Of all the stuff you'd take from a ruin, that's not the first thing I'd choose.
What was once his house is now a stop for tourists who want to see what happened. At least Ariel is able to laugh about it.
The world doesn't need to see what's left of my wife's lingerie. Hey, Tali, I found your corset. Jesus fucking Christ. I guess I didn't expect anything different, but I had hoped against all hope that maybe I could salvage something. Clearly not.
You're gonna come back here again?
I got anything to come back to? I said there's been too much sorrow in this house. They're not gonna want to come back here.
After searching for an hour for something of value with no success, we head back to the hotel.
From a pretty big house to a hotel room for the foreseeable future. This is one of our wedding photos. I see it's sort of like a metaphor for the whole event. Completely battered, but unbroken. And the family might be a little bit battered, but we're unbroken.